Take him to Detroit.
No! No, not Detroit! No!
What day is it? Monday? Oh, Monday!
Monday, so good to me.
Hey, it's Monday.
Medical.
Monday.
Changes could be coming to Michigan's marijuana law. A new set of bills now being heard in Lansing.
Marijuana is not a drug.
And the bills would have major implications to small medical growers known as caregivers.
That's some heavy shit, man.
Small pot farmers in California say the state is not standing by its promise to protect.
Big companies were supposed to be limited, but some have stacked hundreds of licenses.
Stop hitting it so hard.
Created a cartel, essentially.
You have an industry allowing for businesses to operate like cartels.
But it's a Monday.
Harm has been done by the fact that we didn't legalize it back then.
Well, I don't know if there's any harm that's been done.
There was people getting arrested, there were people getting thrown in jail. I mean, that counts, doesn't it?
What kind of joint is this, man?
Smoking marijuana all in public. You would think that shit was legal. We the Pistons in the 8, 9, and 9. Oh, bad boy.
It's just another medical.
And welcome to Medical Mondays. Y'all motherfuckers can't see me right now. There we go. Welcome to Medical Mondays. This is your host with the most, THC in his motherfucking bloodstream, BERG. Of course, that's Bird, motherfuckers. But of course, I got my right-hand man, my current co-host with me, Adam L. Brook. What up, though?
Hey now, how you doing?
We got our special invited guest, Michael Bang, with us. What up, though?
What up? Good to be back. Nice to see you all.
You as well. Before we get into anything, I want to give a huge shout out to all of our awesome sponsors here. Hold on. There we go. Huge shout out to Native Made 313, Michigan Turf Farms, Nugget Duction Extracts, Tiki Man, SOB Labs, and Tree Street Packaging. Boom.
Ooh.
Of course, here on Medical Mondays, we want to stress the fact that if you're in a medical marijuana state, you should get your medical marijuana card, y'all. And one of those people you can hit up is Detroit Certification Center. You can get at them at Detroit Cert Center on social media, DetroitCertCenter.com, or give them a call or text at 248-275-6707. There's plenty of other places you can go out and get your card. We got Michael Dewey up north. We got Pure West out west. We got Michigan Weed Stirs. We got Vehicle City, GC3. The list goes on and on, y'all. So stop making the excuse. Let these motherfuckers know that we're still here and we're not going anywhere, y'all. Bada boom, bada bing. And doesn't only let these motherfuckers know that we're still here, it benefits you in many ways. So stop making excuses, man. Go get your card. If you hit up Detroit Cert Center and tell them Medical Monday sent you, I'm sure they're gonna hook you up nice and good. So Merry Christmas to everybody in the chat. Merry early Christmas. We got Chill, we got Native Made, we got Blue Brett, we got a few more people who aren't talking yet, but what up, though? And what's everybody smoking on? I'm about to fire up this blueberry Skittles from Michigan Turf Farms right now.
I'm dabbing on some Orange Z Cross to Lemon Skunk resin. Working out the bottom of that bottle. comes from our friends at Michigan Turk Farms, of course.
Smoking on anything over there?
I was just smoking on some of my outdoor this season.
Oh,
Brought some
shit.
with me to Cali to share with my family, and it's some just like my personal yeah, I got like a bunch of strains, and we're just sampling them all, a lot of new stuff. But yeah, all organic, had an amazing outdoor season this year, so just really having a good time.
Hell yeah. I forgot you were originally from Cali, man. Well, I don't know about originally, but you
Yeah,
moved
born and
here
raised.
from Cali. All right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually in the room I grew up in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like I was I was like raised up in this house. Like my parents still live here, and yeah, just back for the holidays. Um Going to like see all my cousins and family that I haven't seen in a while. So it's pretty cool. And we also have a OCal certified cannabis grow that will be producing Gage Green Group flowers here, and a whole line of products. So it'll be like one of the first all organic, holistic, we're basing all our products on bringing the full potential from people. So it's human potency and plant potency. So we're hoping to introduce that concept here in California, Michigan, and New York over the next week, or sorry, next upcoming year. But I've been here, just like putting some work together, meeting my partners, and kind of just discussing the future. We got some pretty big plans to bring organic to the people. And
Well, now that you're working in the Cali market,
Mhm.
like maybe you could tell us some of the differences between Michigan and Cali metric, and how they do things. Is there a big difference on how their systems are set up and everything, or
honestly, I don't know enough about the California market or the Michigan metric market to be able to tell you all the differences. I'm honestly just like focusing on the creative side, like the SOPs, the process, the design of the flower, the genetics, kind of like how we're gonna make the package look. There are differences in like some of those basic regulations, but all the intricacies about the market, I can't really tell you. I'll probably be able to tell you more over the next year. But I know that there's quite a bit of differences in just like grow regulations, what you can and can't use, what you are allowed to do, certain limits for like microbial and different things like that. But at the end of the day, we're producing the highest quality organic product. Like a lot of those little nuances aren't as important as us just like executing on the highest level. And the SOP is pretty much the same across the board. And it's basically my my process that I've been developing, the biodome pretty much scaled to a level that we can service like as much of humanity as possible. And I just don't believe that there's enough organics out there. I mean, I don't know if there could ever be. And I really intend on creating just like the best inputs for people. In my mind, it's totally possible to grow the best human being, just like it's possible to grow the best plant. And I'm not going to let anything stop me. So our brand and our products are based on elevating humanity to the highest level. We don't intend to cut corners and compromise for anything for that aspect. And so that's the vision. I'm planning to stick to it. It's something that I started 20 years ago, and I don't intend to stop. So yeah, back in California, this is the room I started like selling weed from, and like as a in high school, and yeah, this is it.
Well, shit, you know what I forgot to talk about real quick, man? You know, something started 4 years ago, and the fourth time that it happened was yesterday. Shout out to everybody who came through for the toy drive give back for all the kids. They actually did a pretty good job considering our previous months doing the give back, and much love to everybody who came out. And it benefits both the Capuchin Soup Kitchen as well as the First Step women's shelter. And they both got $340 each, as well as they split up $1,300 worth of toys. So much love to everybody who came through, brought some toys and donated money, man. I know there was quite a few of them that did. So much love to everybody who came through. We had, I want to say we had 5 different raffles, and pretty much I think there was only one number that I pulled that I had to skip. So everybody stuck around this time, had a good time, and man, I don't want to talk shit, but when we got there was no heat. But the more people that came, man, the warmer it got. So we heated that shit up ourselves and did what we did, man. So much love to JSH Enterprises and Nugget Abduction for putting it on, and huge shout out to Nada May for all the love she shows, and I hope everybody has a good Christmas, especially those kids out there that, you know, they don't have much, so we had to help them out. So shout out to all the vendors too who actually showed up this time. So there was a couple of get backs where people were on the flyer and they weren't able to show, but I want to say everybody showed up yesterday. Like no bullshit. So
I showed up.
Yeah. So 4th annual. So next year it'll be 5th annual, right, people? Right?
Oh yeah, congratulations on the good turnout. I know it's not easy to throw a successful event.
No, especially nowadays, man. It seems like the community is just, you know, it's, I don't know, growing apart, should I say. To put it in
There's
a
less of like
polite
unity.
term. There's other things I could say, but I'll bite my tongue. Yeah, much love to everybody who came through, man. There was a lot of old faces from the old Dab House, man. So it was good to see him at the new one.
It's good seeing Foolish too, man. He was funnier.
Oh yeah, Foolish and his boy.
And his boy,
what the
Matt. I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to remember his name. I can't remember who he brought with him, but it was awesome. Almost everybody. Oh, there was two of the people didn't show up, but 2 out of however many vendors.
That ain't bad.
There was more room for people to sit down and chill and smoke out. Yeah, I don't know if everybody in here, when we first started the show, was like right as we were about to jump on after the intro, our boy 10-foot was in here.
He disappeared.
And then he disappeared, but
I think he went to change his sweater. Oh no, he's still wearing it.
There we go. All right, you back, man?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you gotta
out.
mute. You gotta mute the YouTube, man.
Wow.
It was you.
All right, yeah, sure. All right, well, back to Mikey. My bad. I don't mean to. You probably hate being called Mikey. My bad. Michael,
No, I will.
you hopped on the.
Whatever gets attention.
So you hopped on tonight to talk about a lawsuit going on, right?
That's what I want to hear
low
about.
down.
Well, technically, no, there's no lawsuit, but there's about to be. I'm actually just in. I'm in a U.S. patent trademark opposition, which is basically where I am challenging the trademark filing of Canopy Growth, and now that a Canopy Growth derivative that I call the phage, or fake gauge. And now they're owned by TerraSen, which is a New Jersey company. And a lot of very interesting situations have arisen, and this whole story is super intricate, but it really started with me getting raided in 2017, being charged with 19 years. And then individual from Detroit offered me $15 million for my brand without me in it. So I basically told him to fuck off and come back when he had 10 billion. Well, they came back
Wait.
with
You said 10 billion.
Yeah,
right?
I said 10 billion.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. I was just making it, clear that you said billion.
Yeah, man, I'm aiming for the B's. Like,
Yeah, man, this shit ain't grades, man. This shit ain't grades. I ain't
real.
trying to get no A's. I'm trying to get those
That's
B's.
a pretty 15 million's a big offer. A lot of cannabis companies.
Big enough for me.
I mean, I wish everybody the best, but the sad reality is it's a cutthroat market and it's a risky business. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's not a guaranteed thing, right? Because you're selling a perishable.
Yep. And brands come and go, people come and go. You can get your money is the way of the world. But my soul don't vibe with that, like, to me, it's about integrity. Someone's like, is it about ego? It's like, bro, taking 15 million would be about the ego. Like, to me, it's about building something from the bottom up and seeing it through, creating generational wealth and a legacy that I can stand on and tell my kids about and make my future self proud. Like, could I have cashed out early, reinvested it, and been right back to where I wanted to be, et cetera, et cetera? Sure.
I mean, a lot of people, to a lot of broke people, 15 million is a lot. It's a lot.
But I've put a lot, my life, my blood, sweat, and tears into my business, and I know the worth of what I have. And it's worth more than 15 million. You know why?
It's
I'm
also,
just saying, no.
In a way, it's your
one
art.
Like, think about it like this.
Say though, is like 15 million ain't what it was.
Yeah,
it ain't what it was, bro. 15 million ain't what it was. A lot of people that grew up. I mean, shit, just 10 years ago, 15 million was a lot more than what it is right now.
A million today is like 100K, like fucking 10.
Yeah,
10 years
that's
ago.
what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
But in my mind, like, what I had with Gage Green Group is worth more, because if you just think about like regular stocks, right? Like if I'm gonna buy Apple, I'm gonna buy it after a bad event. Or when it's at its low. Let's just say that's the analogy. Like, you don't buy high and sell low. You buy low, sell high. So why would they offer me 15 million while I was facing 19 years? I mean, these guys all know the cops and everything. They're all connected. You know how grimy Detroit is.
Yeah.
So like basically like there's obvious collusion throughout this story. Um they set me up essentially, charged me with 19 years, $10 million in fines. I was going to fucking court every day, every week for like 2 years before they dropped the shit. Paid my ass off. All this shit, they asset forfeiture last month. They fucking stole everything they could from me. And then they basically got someone to offer to buy me at my lowest. Of course, they were going to offer me the lowest amount. So if I'm worth 15 million after I get raided and might go to jail for 19 years,
Right.
what am I really worth? I'm gonna take that to the bank.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I mean?
logical. That's logical thinking. And they're always going
Why-
to try it with a lower number first. No harm in trying, right?
And then that would at my lowest,
Nah, what
selling
you
at my
should have done,
lowest.
what you should have done is been like, yeah, give me that in gold. Give me 15 million in
Should have
gold.
got it in Bitcoin, bro.
Yeah, or something, bro. Something that you know what
For
I'm
real.
saying? Because, bro,
Bitcoin was like
the amount, if you
1400
bought
back then.
$15 million worth of gold right now, 19 years, you'd be fucking the price of gold
Dude, if I
ain't
100
Be
going down.
Alibaba.
16 mil.
It's never gonna go down.
It's
Yeah,
only
no,
gonna
like,
keep going
but
up, bro.
like,
Only gonna keep
like,
going up.
I could invest all day in other things, but to me, there's nothing more priceless than me and reinvesting into this brand and this entity and this concept that has healed me, that has helped me make millions off of seeds, that has helped me gain access to over 10% market share in the whole genetics world, that has given me access to play in court and go one-on-one against corporations like Cookies and TerraSend and Canopy Growth and all these motherfuckers that try to fucking sun me. Well, guess what? I'm a little bro them. You know what I mean? Because it's like right now it's like 20 against 1, and I feel like I'm on top. And it's like I haven't even started yet. I'm just independent. I'm just one person.
And that shit's in your name. Like there ain't nothing.
Gage
Like,
Green Group is 100% in my name. My old
yeah,
partner
so
forfeited it by dissolving our corporation without mutual consent. And so by doing that, he forfeited his entire share in everything we had built. And unfortunately for him, he laid hands on my wife. I don't give a fuck about him. He's he's a demon too. Oh,
yeah,
guess what happened? The
yeah,
phage, the
bro.
phage got him
That's
to make a testament to make a statement against me, and they try to like they probably paid him. So now he's working
oh
with the op.
yeah,
It's some crazy
yeah,
ass shit.
bro.
And so
Yeah,
at this point, Gage
bro.
Green Group
Like no
owns Grape
bullshit. When you
Stomper and Mendo Breath. And Grape Stomper and Mendo Breath created over 7% of the whole industry. Entire brands built their whole catalogs off of my shit. Grandy Flora did, Sunken Treasure, Thug Pug, Capulator, all these motherfuckers did. And I can prove it. It's all on the DNA. You know what I mean? Or it's all in their names. Like, I don't even try to hide it, a lot of them. But like, bro, like this is like you made your songs with my beat and you never paid me for shit. And like millions of dollars, billions of dollars are being made off of these creations that I'm not tapped into. And I'm not trying to just be here talking about, I am trying to
see, I
hit the
mean,
bees, but I'm not
what
just
a
trying to
lot
be
of
here
these
talking about money, money,
fucking.
money.
That's
But
what a lot of these breeders are doing,
pay
though.
me.
You know, they're buying the genetics, they're popping the seeds, and then they're breeding them themselves. But they're
And I will
and
be, I've done that too, right? Like people will be like, well, you do that too. But I do it as little as I can. I try to breed from my own shit. And I do use other moms and like public domain stuff, but I try to give credit where it's due. I try to do collaborations. I try to pay people and give them half when I partner and collab with them, unlike other people. And then I also like to me want to see everyone paid. Now, what's different about my situation is not just one person took my shit and bread with it, like 20, 30 people did. And they did it like maliciously. And so like it's almost like a blessing in disguise that they stole my shit and did what they did because nobody besides like
I mean,
ChemDog.
there's a lot of breeders that are out there doing that shit too, man. Like, just fucking like totally fucking shitting on motherfuckers, and they'll take total fucking credit for 100%. And I know for a fact, you know, they got genetics from, you know, another
Yeah,
person.
it's grimy. It's grimy for sure. But in the future, it's gonna be like on like people will be like, oh, that's like some Monsanto shit. But it's like I actually think it's a way to protect the creatives and honor the people that really put the blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. And we're gonna get them royalties, right? Like we're gonna get them 10, 15% of gross to towards the royalties to pay the creatives that actually made this shit. Like ChemDog deserves to get paid. You know what I mean? Sour family.
I mean, I understand
like
where you're coming from. I
Skittles.
just don't think.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's coming. It's actually what's coming. Like you can't not do that in certain places. Now, in the underground is always going to be the underground. But if you make something in the underground and it blows up, like you deserve to get paid for your shit and not have your shit knocked the fuck out. You know, like hoard out, knocked off. Like there's no prosperity in everyone stealing from each other. So like that's when some kind of, you know, system
I
comes
mean,
in where it's like we
a lot of
protect each
these
other.
growers here in Michigan are growing fucking Gorilla Glue #4, and it's some fire, but they just change it to a different name. I'm gonna call it Wet Pussy.
Right.
Like,
hey, I know, like, yeah, like people, certain old names just aren't selling, and like kind of being creative like that. I'm not trying to knock that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you got to like change it up to be creative on a branding perspective. That's just branding, you know, marketing.
Yeah.
But you should still like eventually, like I feel like the glue company, you know, like GG4 and those people, like they should get a cut out of all the shit that was made with their shit. Like White Truffle is got quarter, you know, archive, it's got quarter me, and it's got half Gorilla Glue. Like why the fuck are we not getting any bit of all that attention and hype? And you know that every dispensary is selling that shit. So it's like if everyone's selling that shit, like what about the people that made that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like we don't get recognition. Like I'm like a musician that sells CDs out of his trunk and shit. It's like I make money off of selling CDs, physical copies.
But then again, you partner up with people in other states, and then those people end up being pieces of shit and don't even grow your fucking weed the good way, and you know, et cetera, et cetera. Like what happened with fucking Common Citizen and all them motherfuckers that don't give a shit about weed. They just wanted to partner with these big names, and just like cookies and
Common
Gage,
Citizen
bro.
offered me a deal. At the same
no,
time when they offered Cherbinsky the deal, I got probably the same deal, and it was swag, bro. Like that was one of the first deals I turned down in Michigan. Like I've turned down deals from all the major players in Michigan. They probably don't like hearing that. But like I've got deals from every major player, and it's like the truth is a lot. I'm telling you right now, they send me contracts with death clauses. They send me 360 deals and shit. And so this is
like some shit this
like grimy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like
that's why, man. A lot of people. No, a lot of people don't read those fucking.
They don't read it. That's the whole thing. I read it.
Fucking print. They don't read that
also
shit.
It could be made in a way they don't look like one.
Right.
Like if any part of the contract just says they could do whatever they want, in other words, in some legalese that you know you gotta be a little smart to fucking figure out, then they can do whatever they want, which means fucking sign your death warrant, like take your shit, sell your life, lock you down. Like that's the kind of shit like I was looking at. I have the paperwork from real people, and I at any point could put that shit out. But it's like a lot of these people are not here like to work with me or to help me. Like they're trying to get rid of me, or they're trying to steal my shit, or they're trying to fucking like set me up, like for real, bro. All of Michigan. Fuck all that. Like so, but that don't mean like I don't have people that I trust that are doing good work that I like have like risen to the surface. But it's definitely not a lot of these, like commisses or nothing like that.
What's your brand called?
Gage Green Group.
Gage Green
GAGEGREEN.
And you're out
GROUP.
You're out of Michigan?
Yeah. I'm originally from California. I was from the Bay. I went to Berkeley and started the company around 2010.
Okay.
And we created Grape Stomper.
Okay.
That's what we started with. And then
It's a notable
when I was
success.
mentioning Grandiflora, like Grandiflora bred with the Project 516, whatever the fuck that number, with our My Grateful Puff, which is my cherry puff crossed with My Grateful Brett. And that was the male they started with. And that was some bomb ass shit. They picked a good, strain to work with. And that's what made all their lines. Like the reason why I don't fuck with cookies is because I know the person that actually bred cookies, which is Cherry Pie Kush, which is the original cherry pie, not, came before cherry pie, the Bay Area, like GDP cut. And
wait,
we have
wait a minute.
We have a cookie and
man,
I know like there's a lot of this and that.
You're hurting Mr. Cookies right
I
there.
know.
He's all about
Nobody's
cookies.
hey, nobody's feelings are hurt.
Hey, I don't like cookies either, man.
I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings either.
No. Look.
Burner.
Berg hates cookies.
Blocked me.
Yeah, Berg hates
Burner
cookies.
blocked me.
Me and Berg are boys. So it's never nothing like that with me. But my thing is this, right? Like, okay, you're a grower and you create genetics, right? Right? And me, I'm just a thrower. I'm just a legit critic. I judge it at the end, and that's what I do.
You're a true consumer.
Yeah, but also not just that, like a true connoisseur.
Yeah, no,
like
I'm not saying you're a
sommelier
cussy or nothing.
for pot, right? Like
I hear you.
I sell what you have to the people in the best possible way possible.
Sure.
And I give them the actual real information about what they're smoking instead of just feeding them some bullshit. So my whole thing is knowing what the genetics are on things, and the cross of cookies isn't cherry pie because cookies came before cherry pie was ever created.
That's why I mentioned that cherry pie is
that's
not
what he said.
Is not the real cherry pie.
The
cut. Okay, so this is soon to be. Like, we're gonna do DNA testing and stuff to see where this is at, and it's neither here nor there with me because I was just told this shit. Like, has nothing to do with me. I just got the cut. I just happen to be like the only one in the world with it.
So I've talked to, Jai, real creator of cookies. Been around Kenny Powers a lot past 4 years, and so the cross to cookies is a Kush for sure. It's Kush and a special type of Durban poison. They call it F1 Durban. And after
that's the story. Like, bro, like at one point, like Jigga didn't even know how to say the word phenotype.
Yeah, he didn't even know what pheno meant.
We got this on video, bro. Like they were just straight capping at Hemp Center.
Probably the most
bud tenders
strain of my
trying to pretend to be
generation.
breeders.
I mean, cookies.
Oh no, I mean, like honestly, I'm not. The only reason why this affects me, and I'm gonna tell my story, is because Jigga, S Flux, Pie Guy, and Burner were all talking shit in my comment section in 2012 and 2011. Not yours, not Medical Mondays, not nobody's, mine. Talking mad shit, calling us fags, calling us a cult, saying that we had fag seed. Turns out their shit's fag seed, bro. I don't fuck with fag seeds. I don't fuck with fags. They do. I don't project fagginess. They fucking do. So they're on my page calling us fag seed, cult, this and that, because they were mad, fucking like offended by the fact that I had bomb genetics, that we had the OGKB. Like they didn't even have a better cut of cookies at the time. Like I just happen to be around all this shit. You know what I mean? Like I've been in this shit. We put Grape Stomper on. You know what I mean? Like 10% of the industry is bred with our shit. So why does Burner team up with TerraSend and Canopy Growth,
Yeah,
billion-dollar
fuck
companies, and
Burner. You
purchase
can suck my balls.
GageGreenGroupSucks.com? Why does Burner and his partners own the domain GageGreenGroupSucks.com? I don't own CookieSucks.com.
I just want to know why
I
Burner
don't
blocked
know.
me.
I don't know about any of that. I've just
No,
I
know about it
I'm-
because I'm in a federal trademark opposition with them, and they had to give that information up in the discovery process. And I also happen to know that their CEO not only owns Cookies, but DNA and OG Rascal, and they try to pretend like they don't know me. Those DNA boys don't know me. Fuck all that. They know me.
I
They
don't
fucking
see
met me.
Adam on
They
YouTube,
shook my hand.
but you're here.
I see that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
I can see you and hear you, but
I'm looking at YouTube also, and I'm not there.
yeah, that's crazy.
Original did make Girl Scout cookies, Kush to the F1 Durban, and then they took the F1 Durban later to a Granddaddy. That's when they made the cherry pie.
This shit's weird.
Yeah, that's the official story. I don't buy that
wonder if
shit. I don't buy
people can
nothing.
hear you.
I don't fucking honestly. I don't fucking buy stories from cat motherfuckers. Like they fucking lie so bad that, like, bro, we got a video of fucking Jigga calling a phenotype a phenotype.
Dude.
All right, I never heard a motherfucker.
They said
I
that
never
they
even
can
heard
hear
a
you. They just
Spanish
can't see
person
you.
call a
All right,
phenotype
luck
a
them.
phenotype.
Listen, I like the people that grow strands, bro. That is the coolest fucking thing. I wanna trademark the word strand.
Bro, that's a
and
strandy
Oh,
motherfucker.
bro, you know how much people would be out of money, man? Because, bro, I've seen somebody made it's like a brand named Strands.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah. I thought it was hilarious.
I fuck with strands.
man, I will laugh in your fucking face if I'm in a show with you and you use the word strands. I just start laughing. He'll tell you. I can't help myself.
Yeah, I always get I know as soon as somebody says it, fucking, I'm gonna get a fucking text message from Adam.
Right. He said fucking.
He said strands. I'm like, I know.
No, so basically, I royally offended some billionaire boys, excuse me, that think it's funny to steal my brand. And in Discovery, it's come out that they're the grimiest, cheatingest, lyingest, fakest, daddy's rich boys, fucking. I got lawyer money and I'm gonna get the biggest ass lawyer company to fuck with you because we got nothing else to do, but we got bankroll. I don't know what kind of fucking weird ass connections you have, but it's some dark ass shit and you ought to be investigated type shit. You homies with Drake and you came up fucking with Drake and that just says everything I need to know about you type shit. And then now you try to fucking steal my brand. You try to fucking, knock my name off. You come in my comment section calling us a cult and a fag seed, and then you buy domains like GageGreenGroupSucks.com. Like, I know all I need to know about y'all billionaires. I know all I need to know about you. And it's like, I'm coming for you. Like, you don't just get to fuck with motherfuckers like that. You don't just get to steal from motherfuckers and pay lawyers like that. That's some fucking fagery type shit. And I don't fucking stand by that. And I never did. That's not how we breed. We don't breed with fucking mids. We don't breed with swaggle fucking fake ass motherfuckers. We breed with the realest shit. That's why we come with the realest shit and everybody's bred with my shit. Fucking cause so they can get a little bit of that shine. And so why do I want to why am I thinking of these? Because we're fucking 10% of $4 trillion annually. Don't fuck with me, man. Like, these people don't know. Like, I put a lot of love, blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. I fucking drove with hundreds of
All I
pounds in the
know
back
is
type
motherfuckers
shit. I'm not
better give
afraid.
you billions before it turns to trillions.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, and honestly, like a rising tide lifts all boats. Like, I'm not the kind of fucker to take my money and start suing, like knocking independent people down and like suppressing them and give them 19 years trying to fucking lowball them and steal their brand and give them death clauses and shit. No, we're about to transform this world to empower people and strengthen communities and fucking reality, fucking check fake ass motherfuckers and fucking put the truth out there and let people know like we're human beings and we deserve potency and nothing less.
Yeah, that's true, Dog
Like-
Catcher. They offered him 15 million. He said, "Suck my balls."
Come back with
I don't know if that's what he said. That's me paraphrasing.
paraphrasing.
I was more polite, but sometimes
I was more
turning
glorious.
down a deal is more insulting than continuing to negotiate. You know what I mean? And I have a habit of literally just getting bored of whatever billionaire trying to fucking do some shit with me because I ain't feeling it, and I just fucking forget to call him back type shit. You know what I mean? Like I got these motherfuckers all got my number, but it's just like I got other shit to do. I'm more focused on what's right in front of me and what's real, and all these fake ass motherfuckers need to go away. That's what we're trying to manifest here today.
Somebody's saying that they can't
I'm
see
6
Adam.
years in.
You need to. Well,
That's weird.
I see him on YouTube now.
I see me on YouTube.
All right.
All I know is this: if someone would have offered me 15 million, I don't give a fuck what they were asking. I'd have said, "Bring me cash, and whatever you want, you can have."
But like, bring me gold.
But to
See,
each
like
their,
if I didn't have like
It's his
the
life and
potential
work.
of making more,
Oh, I know
I
that.
would have I would have been it would have been like it could have potentially been the best deal of my life. But at that
Bring
time,
me
bro, I was making like
gold.
100K a month off of fucking seeds. Like I was fucking killing it in all
Right.
senses. I was making more money than anybody else that like I fucking knew. And so like I didn't need no deal. I didn't need someone to buy my shit out. Like fucking 19 years, like we're figure that shit out. Yeah, I wasn't afraid. I was gonna win that shit no matter what. I would take it to trial, go down with it. But I'm gonna sell my shit out. If anything, I'll give it to my mom. But like I guess I could have given her 15 mil and shit. But in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna give her 15 bill.
Right. I'll make more than that.
You know,
fuck
the
with it.
industry is obviously taken a downward turn, but I don't feel any less than I was. And you know why? Because I don't have a $20 million loan from a bank. I don't have a fucking $1 billion in overhead. Like,
Bro,
I did all this shit on my own.
Truly just got approved loan for like fucking over $10 million in
But
a new
they have to
state.
pay.
Yeah, but why do they even need a loan? They should be just cashing them out. You think they don't got money? Why are they have so much fun? Like, True Leaves are straight up. They just threw all kinds of money at fucking that proposal in Florida.
Right.
And didn't even fucking go through, bruh. Now they're all saying, "Oh, we need a loan for $10 million." You threw $217 million on that fucking just in advertising.
Honestly, like that doesn't check out, right?
Right.
Obviously, it don't check out.
Yeah.
But you could just throw away 280 million, and then the next fucking year you gotta borrow 10. So what that means is there's a scam going on. That's called a fraud. That fraud alert in my head goes,
Bro, yeah, for sure.
investigate these motherfuckers because some shady shit's going on.
Truly is all about that life.
You want to
bro.
know what's crazy? Canopy Growth was worth $8 billion. They created this brand called Tweed or some shit, got invested in DNA. Then they started this fake gauge company, all right? At that time, they were worth $8 billion when I fucking started going against them in the trademark case. So they put like the biggest lawyers against me. They ended up selling. I don't even know what Canopy Growth is worth anymore, but they ain't worth shit. But the CEO became the CEO of the fake Gage, Bruce Linton, who's an investor in DNA and OG Rascal, which are direct competitors of mine. And then they sold the fake Gage to TerraSend for $500 billion or $500 million, almost a half billion. This is all some fake ass shit. Some weird shit is going on. That's how fake this economy is. They can just write numbers. And then you know how much that shit is now? I heard from someone who knows TerraSend. They said that the fake Gage is maybe worth 8 million. How do you go from 8 billion to $500 million to 8 million?
People take some payouts.
Where did all that money go? These motherfuckers need to get checked.
Salaries.
What, like that shit's fucked up. That kind of fucking swindler ass shit is happening. You know how many people invested in the Canopy Growth?
I mean, Doug, I really want to know what the numbers are. Fucking like, cause really, you'll never know. All these fucking politicians are getting bribed. You know what I mean? Like,
no, they're just fleecing us like fucking sheep, bro.
Whatever
That's
happened
what it
to
is.
the who was it? The fucking the Michigan motherfucker who got caught up taking bribes on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
licensing. Do you remember what the fuck was his name? Do you remember Adam?
Johnson.
Yeah. What, Speaker of the House, wasn't he? Yeah.
I don't know why I want to say he goes.
He got sentenced and everything, but did he do any time?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
I think he did. I think they gave him some time, but it wasn't crazy. But
No,
it does.
I mean,
it is good that there's some kind of justice that's occurring. But how many people lost their jobs, their livelihoods, couldn't get in the metric, missed their opportunity? Like it was all set up for the big corporations, the MSOs, the pharmaceuticals, the I got daddy monies, motherfuckers to come in and play while they excluded every fucking the Canopy Growth starts a company with my name in it, comes into fucking Michigan, partnered with Crookies, and offers me $15 million when I say no. They come into the state with 30 mil. And you know what? I had an article.
I'm from Detroit, and they came to Detroit.
Yeah, you saw
with
that whole
cookie
move.
shit,
You saw
bro.
that move.
I was like, man, how they gonna
that was
come
the
here with
worst.
this bullshit? I mean, I
For
heard
real.
they stepped up their game. Whatever, they got a better grower now or some shit. I have no idea, but I haven't had that shit
how do
since
you
they
fuck
first
that
came
up?
out.
How do you fuck
Because
up
one
$500 million?
one of the guests who came on the show actually brought some of the flour from the fucking 8 Mile cookies, bruh. And that shit was just fucking bruh. No kind of terps to it. Like the Georgia pie tasted like pie crust. Bruh, that shit was it was not
At
good.
the end of the day, it's about energy, and like people like that, they don't succeed. They might be able to fake it and buy it for a while, but
I know when Burner came to Detroit, he wasn't smoking on nothing coming out of that store.
His store, right?
Yeah, he was smoking on something that he brought with him.
They were just seeing him rock that orange Gage makes me fucking sick. I need to get paid for that shit. I'm gonna get paid for that shit. Just wait till that federal lawsuit comes down.
So Gage is in New Jersey now? Is that where Gage is? Because they're not in Michigan anymore, are they?
I think they'll still are. When I went to Vehicle City the last time, I still saw they got stores.
Oh yeah, they got actual stores. Is that one in Ferndale still
They have like 10 of them.
Because they had a Gage store in Ferndale I heard about. I've never seen it.
They faded real quick. Like they pushed hard on marketing for a few years, almost like they were trying to like go hard, but then they just fucking fail. Like ain't nothing happening. Nobody gave a fuck. And so I think it's fizzled out and we're shit no more. And it's just fucking tacky. It was a knockoff of me combined with like Cookies branding. And it was like you can't start your fucking company on a lie.
Yeah, what's that shit that cannabis companies got to do instead of bankruptcy? What's it? It's like it's held in holdership or some shit. Is that what they call it? Yeah. That shit's such trash. Because I heard that's what
So
happened to
when they came into
Gage
town,
in Michigan. Like I heard that's what happened with Gage, except they got a few fucking shops open.
okay. Shit, I honestly don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if they were fucking unable to pay rent for. I got these big ass boxes selling like fucking trash weed. I don't really know why anybody would go. I think, but what happened was I had an article in Detroit Metro Times, so this goes in to show you more of the corruption.
How long ago? It was recent.
It was about our raid, like it was like 2017, 2018 when the article came out. But that was also when the fake Gage started coming in. And they have published like maybe 30 articles in the Detroit Metro Times. And when they started, they took my article down. So it doesn't exist on their website anymore.
Really?
Yeah. And I have the physical copy to show that it still exists, but you can't find that. You can find the article uploaded on another, forum. But on the Detroit Metro Times, they took it off their website. So it goes to show like how money can corrupt media and how it did in my situation and how I've not gotten any favorable press because I know some of the best and biggest writers in cannabis. I know them all. They've wrote about my shit, put my pictures up, did all type. They'll do anything but talk about the real story, Like they don't want this heat coming from the world's biggest fucking corporations like Cookies and TerraSend and Canopy Growth. Like nobody wants another billionaire like attacking them or whatever. So they don't touch my story. But it's like the biggest story ever. Like, I don't know, it's not the greatest story ever told, but it's pretty fucking incredible. And like, it's obviously not over. Like, I just started. But it's crazy. Like they just wholesale been trying to like steal from me and fucking send me death clauses and shit. Like, so, like go on YouTube and watch some videos on death clauses and what they do to why musicians end up dead 20 times, more than the average human. It's because of the death clause.
Somebody. Right.
So it's crazy that this is my life. Like I couldn't make this shit up even if I tried. I'll be fucking honest. And it's weed obviously is a magical plant. It can make your life go in some incredible ways. Like I feel like, some divine power is writing my story. And I'm just like here for the ride, I guess, as long as I stay positive, like it keeps going. So thanks for having me on and being able to tell my story. Cause sometimes ain't nobody to tell. Like I talk my shit on Facebook, but it's pretty intricate.
I'm logged, like I can't even get into my Facebook now, man. Fuck them hoes too,
really?
Man. Fuck Instagram, fuck all this social media, man.
Fuck
This is the only place you'll see Berg for a while, man. But,
that's what's up, dude. It's cool that you have a platform where you can, express yourself. Like fuck Facebook and IG.
Like they shut down. No, they shut down 2 Berg accounts and both Medical Mondays pages, man. So we're like Medical Mondays is non-existent on Instagram right now.
Really?
Yeah. And it's only active on Facebook, but I can't even log into my Facebook. Like really, like I couldn't post a show right now on Facebook because it's like some whole two-factor authentication, blah blah blah.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, but I need to log into my Facebook account in order for me to set that shit up.
Yeah.
But it's just a whole fucking cycle it's just a never ending loop.
No, it's like it's crazy how these billion-dollar apps glitch.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
No,
it's like,
and
oops,
no,
I
like
just
one of the
stopped working
fucking
for you. Like,
Well,
fuck you, bitch.
I like how they
Don't-
feel bad at the time of update. They do an update, and then all of a sudden the fucking thing doesn't work for a week.
Yeah, it's like your old ass
Yeah.
phone. You better take it back to the shop and get a new one.
Right.
No, that's some real shit too. Like, planned obsolescence is not a fake thing. It's like,
No.
and we live in almost like if you look at how powerful AI is, they got that AI shit locked in so they could work. I just feel like this AI shit's been around for a while, fucking with people on social media and manipulating people's emotions, setting people up for failure, and a lot of weird shit, in my opinion, has been going on through social media. And like it really started, I noticed it in like 2012. I was already fucking on IG, like we were fucking killing it. I've always been killing it on Instagram, and all of a sudden,
Instagram's turned into shit, bro. There's a whole fucking
bro, it's so fake now, and like it's like
they're not, they're only taking notice now. It's because all these fucking big fucking internet, like all these big fucking cannabis brands that have like a known presence are getting shut down or throttled down, or
for real.
they're not being able to fucking buy all these ads that they used to buy last
Bro, my
year.
account is the most minimized. Like, it don't have any functions. I can't go live. I can't do, a lot of like they shut down I can't do what most people do because it's some special shit. You know what I mean? Like I get special treatment. In 2012, I started noticing that the likes and the followers weren't adding up. Like they would say like, oh, you got 2 likes, 3 followers, this and that. And I'd be like, well, I see a lot more on that list. Like I can count and don't add up. And then it just got weirder and weirder and weirder until it was like they were like, no, we don't want this motherfucker shit going out.
Literally 2 weeks ago, Meta, the owners of Facebook, and that's the whole shit that fucking Zuckerberg created. It's fucking, it includes Instagram, it includes Facebook, and it includes that new fucking app that's supposed to, be competition for X, aka the old Twitter. You know what I mean? Or the new Twitter.
What is it?
It's called the Meta. Well, they just updated all their fucking new guidelines and all that shit 2 weeks ago. It included a lot of shit that includes cannabis, even though half the fucking country, it's damn near half the country now.
37 states.
Yeah.
I think that they saw how big weed was getting. They saw how big weed was getting on IG. And obviously I'm seeing it from a cannabis angle. I'm not on like surfer fucking sites and shit. But like the weed industry was growing so big and there was so much connectivity and new ideas being
I
spread.
remember seeing these big ass companies being able to buy all these ads that I couldn't fucking buy myself.
For years.
Just as a podcast. I'm not even a brand trying to sell, or I'm not even fucking selling any kind of fucking weed, bro. I'm just doing a show, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but you also have a perspective that's for the people. You stand up for, human rights, like civil rights.
Try, man.
Well, all of you, right? And so like because of that, it's like, you're gonna have like the system is not for that. The system is for like fucking people up, in my opinion. And it's like, and shortening our lifespan. And so in my opinion, why would they do anything good? So that's why it is the way it is.
Got to avoid the system.
Bro, they've been lying to us about weed for how long, and we're gonna start
last week, bro. Like still over 200,000 people were fucking arrested just for possession of cannabis.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's like, how is that still going on, man? Like,
granted, it's down from 400,000, but
Right.
it's still.
Yeah, it's like
and that's
less
I'm
of
talking
an
about
evil.
just in legal states, bro. Like in legal states,
Damn.
people are still getting arrested for just possession.
I mean, when I was in jail, like they locked me and my girl up for speaking the truth on IG. They came and beat us up on the side of the road and like try to say that we fucking assaulted the police and try to charge us with 2 years. Like that's what I have to deal with. Like motherfuckers think like this is some Cat Williams shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm just living my life. Motherfuckers be coming around fucking with me and shit, trying to slow me down. And that's the real system. When we were in jail, I saw real human life abuses. This is the same jail in Flint that Jelly Roll performed at. That fuck all these motherfuckers, dude. Ain't no real shit no going on right now except some human rights abuse. How about that? Fucking you bring Jelly Roll my ass. Fuck you.
Well, he's a
fucking
deputy sheriff in Genesee County.
Human rights abuses, bro.
Jelly Roll.
He's what?
He's a cop.
He's a deputy sheriff. The sheriff gave him a badge.
Shut the fuck up. Man.
Yeah, the sheriff is the one that raided me and probably colluded with these fucking dispensary owners and shit, and fucking stole my shit. I like they fucking liable for the RICO Act, motherfuckers.
Damn.
Like I'm just an independent artist, motherfucker. Ain't done no violence, and the sheriff want to come and fucking charge me with 19 years. Why? Because I talked about the Earth being flat or some shit. Fucking crazy ass motherfuckers. Like I'm just a real motherfucker that I say whatever the fuck I want, and then you're gonna come and raid my shit.
Wait. Do you think the Earth is flat?
I know it ain't a spinning ball flying through space. I don't believe in NASA.
All right, well,
I'll tell you that.
That's all right. That's
crazy.
No,
you believe in government institutions?
I think it's more like, it's not a perfect circle globe or anything, but yeah, it's a huge rock flying through. I mean, bro, I've never.
There's certainly like
I've never
like
been
I only
in
know
space.
what I can experience. I know, but you hold it in your head, and it was put there by fucking CGI artists and shit, like Kooky Fam type people.
I love it.
I'm fucking just blatantly honest. Like I've seen too much. I've been through too much. Motherfuckers be like trying to chase me and kill me and shit. I'm on fucking federal level with some fucking billionaires type shit. Like this is fucking it's on. Like I don't give a fuck about their fake shit. Fluoride me, bitch. Vax me, bitch. Like, nah. I ain't fucking with any of that shit. I'm off that shit.
I've never been vaccinated. I mean, I like back in the day, I've been like, I got fucking tetanus shot and all that shit. But I never went.
No, I didn't start getting healthy till I got away from all that
I never
shit.
went for no quote unquote vaccine or anything.
Yeah, no, but you're different. And it's like, I definitely feel like you recognize what's real, and I'm not, like I don't really.
I'm not saying that shit wasn't
about,
real.
Like, the
I know a lot of
cosmology and
people
space
died,
and
but
shit. Died about what?
I mean, what they call a vaccine wasn't even a vaccine, bro.
Dude, I know it's full scale human warfare. Like it's like depopulation. It's like y'all Palestinians to me.
I just
it's like you're brown, you're dark. You don't pass the brown paper bag test type shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna treat you like a slave type shit. That's what's going on right now.
I think
motherfuckers need to wake up.
I think it was more of a money grab.
Yeah.
Like people need to understand how much our
Dude, it's causing
government
blood
makes
clots
off
and turbo
of.
cancer, and it's way more than people. They've been go read the fucking Fauci book from Robert F. Kennedy, bro. They've been in vaccinating people with simian viroid 40. It's a simian-based virus, a monkey virus that causes cancer. And they created the NIH and the Cancer Society so that they could cure it with fucking chemo and radiation, bro. That's the world we live in. It's about time to fucking start figuring it out. And it's like, and fucking realizing how much of a scam that's been pulled over our eyes, and how many people that they've really killed, all our loved ones. Motherfucker, I'm done with this shit. Like 10 years ago, I was done with motherfuckers dying of cancer. And I discovered that cancer had been cured. And that this has been a fucking it's a hoax. It's a fraud on humanity, bro. They've been fucking killing us. They've been aborting us. They've been death clausing us. That's what they've been phaging us. I'm fucking about to sue all their asses, bro. See me in court. That's where I'll ball in court. You can see my testimony. How about that? Like, fuck these motherfuckers. I'm the one with the 8-pack.
How about
I'm the
that?
one that made millions of dollars on seeds and shit, and all some real shit. I'm the one that turned down 15 million. So I'm not here to fucking play.
How about that?
Like, the future that I'm trying to create ain't about motherfuckers dying of cancer. The future that I'm creating ain't about motherfuckers needing to go to a doctor for a shot or a fucking diagnoses for life and shit. The future that I'm trying to create is where motherfuckers are free and healthy and happy, and all people of all colors, shapes, and sizes, and fucking types and shit. I don't give a fuck. Y'all deserve
Even
to be
fat
fucking
bitches, straight up.
even fat bitches. I'll fuck a fat bitch.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
But that's what we all deserve, is to be our full potential and not have motherfuckers be like pulling tricks on us and shit. Tired of that shit, fucking trap ass shit.
Everybody needs to get some shots every now and then. It's the way of the world.
All right, what do you guys think about this breathalyzer shit, man? I want to give you.
The weed breathalyzer?
Bro, yeah.
I thought that shit's been around.
What?
Nah, they're trying to like really do some shit. They're already trying to implement them in Ohio.
Right.
Oh,
The state boys want to use them bitches. Yeah.
Bet they do.
So we're protected a little bit in Michigan, right? As medical patients, technically they can't DUI a medical patient.
Technology.
Oh, hold on. I don't know why the videos or the audio so low.
Yep.
Or could you guys hear that shit good?
Yeah.
Why does the camera not go on me when I talk?
People can still see, motherfucker. Nobody is.
The Canavan.
I can't see.
Researchers at CU Boulder and the National Institutes of Standard Technology using chemistry and 13 breath samples to map a cannabis high in real time.
So the question is there a time course where we see an increase and a time that goes down?
They're working towards a tool that could measure cannabis in the body in a reliable way when it comes to impairment.
The idea of being able to detect that breath or roadside just looks very different. It's more like a needle in a haystack when you have tiny amounts to detect versus alcohol. It's much more robust and much more standardized in terms of the higher levels.
Right now, law enforcement does not use a breathalyzer to test for THC, only alcohol. But they say the main goal is not necessarily to determine what they are impaired with, only that they are impaired.
We run a series of tasks, things that will divide their attention, to see if they're able to focus on a task while also dividing their attention to something else while we're speaking with them.
If the person they have pulled over fails these tests, this is when they can consent to preliminary breath testing. And if nothing comes up, law enforcement will have them take a blood test to determine what it might be that's causing the impairment.
But the arrests are based on the driving and the impairment.
This is why law enforcement says they think this could be a useful tool, but they do not believe it is necessary.
I think everybody's seen somebody that's impaired. They don't need to do a real complex investigation or have a device with them. It's nice, but it's old-time, old-school police work.
I don't know, man. It sounded like that cop was just like, yeah, we don't need that shit.
We gonna give it to you
Just straight up. All it does is like it takes a fucking number and it says, oh, this is how much is in their fucking
But how does that prove
breath.
Right, but how does that prove impairment?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
There's no
fuck that
impairment.
shit. But that's
Like
what
they're trying to say that
that's
first.
what they
They're
were
trying to say
saying,
that they
though.
already
Right.
think you're impaired, which gives them the right to test you, and then they're going to say that high level is implicates, like, you know, confirms that their suspicion that you were already impaired.
But,
So they use the two together to lock you down.
All I
because
know
the
is
breath isn't enough.
all I know is my lawyer would love one of those. He'd love that. He's
For
begging,
real.
bring me that case. Bring me that case. It's
Yeah,
just
no, like that's what it's about. Is really, God, we got to start standing up for ourselves. You know, like these things need to be tested, constitutionally, because
Yeah.
they're really just all about violating motherfuckers until somebody stands up for against it,
Right.
and they push that boundary. You know. So, you know what was funny at the end is they had a cop disagree with the police measure. So it makes you subtly have to agree with the cop. Isn't that fucked? That's some subtle demonology right there.
yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh wait, I kind of agree.
No,
Wait,
like
that's a cop.
like right at the end, like they're like, this cop is like, yeah, we don't really need that shit. Like,
They're not getting like a civil rights fucking professor, not getting fucking somebody that
no,
knows their shit about science or like
no.
fucking. They got a
Oh,
cop.
well, the Colorado University is the people that are doing
Kind of.
they're yeah.
Horrible.
But that's one of those grant money type things.
That's just one of the
Right.
people out there that are doing it. We did it.
Like if they don't
We
do it,
did a
somebody
story
else
about it like
probably
2
gonna
months
pick that up.
ago. That it was a total different company that was doing it. Like,
Right.
and that's who's fucking a lot of the companies in Michigan are they're pushing it to corporate people. Like, oh yeah, you know, somebody on the job gets, you know, into an accident, da 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 da. You know, you could use this breathalyzer, and we can tell you if it's not instant.
Yeah, I think we should.
They just
We
take a
should.
fucking sample of air from the
I mean,
person's
how can you say
lungs.
that a drug
Bro,
impairs
it's
you when it literally makes you fucking better and focuses you and cures cancer and nourishes your body? It's like saying if I test your body and I find vitamin C in you and you just fucking said something
wow,
stupid
man,
or
you
you
must be
tripped,
taking some bro.
yeah, some
Nah, you
fucking
can't
real ass
take some
vitamin C
vitamins, bro.
shit. Yeah, that's
Why are
some.
you
You
taking
must
those
be.
vitamins?
Why'd you fucking slow down there? Why'd you skip a beat? Why'd you fucking miss a step? Like you must be impaired. Like fuck you,
Yeah.
bitch. Like that's called entrapment for sure. And yeah, that's not gonna hold in court. But you're gonna have to pay a lawyer to get yourself out of it. You're gonna spend a
But I
weekend in
just see it in
jail.
the
You're gonna
future,
fucking. They're gonna
like
take
there's
your
gonna
fucking
be,
shit.
like Ohio's gonna do. I think there is like, you know, law enforcement out there that are gonna use that shit just to
So like, have we
fucking fuck
realized
with
that we
people.
live in like a city-sized prison?
What?
Like, do people ever consider the fact that like our reality is like a living prison? And like we're literally our homes are ourselves. I mean, like, sure, it's like fucking nice, I guess. Some people have bigger homes. But it's like you're told what to do. You're fucking enslaved, bro. Fucking this motherfucker can come over and fucking open your window and tell you what to do and breathe into this shit. I don't want to put my
Oh
mouth on that shit,
man.
you punk ass bitch. You don't get to tell me where I have to put my mouth, bitch. Like, unless I'm in a fucking prison, I guess you get to do whatever the fuck you want.
I mean, bro, like
Stick that shit up my ass, punk ass bitch. Like, no, like
all right,
they're straight up slave drivers, bro. That's what it seems like. I know disrespect to like black people where they really went through some trauma. Like, I'm not trying to compare my situation or reality. It's obviously different. But from like my perspective of now versus the reality that I would like to manifest, I see a big divide, and I'm working my way towards closing that divide and bringing together what I want with the reality. And when I see is a lot of fake ass motherfuckers running fake ass scams on the system and making people fucking subservient to bullshit ass unconstitutional laws, like laws that are fucking against fucking spiritual law, and also laws that like fucking take away our basic human rights, make us pay for licenses, make us tax, fuck all this shit. That's all bullshit. It's not okay. It's taking away from our ability to like fucking be beneficial force on other humans. And that's I feel like that's a future that we need to, you know, move away from and create something that isn't like that. Like everything I see is fucking so derisive, like so deteriorative, you know, like it's just fucked up. And we've been able to create harmony in our own business, in our own home, and amongst our plants and our people, and find like solutions to real life problems that don't involve $100,000 medical bill. We've found solutions to making people beautiful and happy, prosperous, to grow without fucking reliance on industry and chemicals and pharma. So it's like, I know I kind of have like this perspective of like, we need to do, we need to get rid of this bullshit, and we need to fucking recognize it for what it is, let it go, and start working together on building something beautiful. And anybody that's about it is a part of that future. And one step at a time, like I've got to fucking fight these demons, these billionaire motherfuckers that try to steal my shit and try to lock me up. I gotta fucking stand up for what's right. I gotta make a company that really fucking represents honest growing and prosperity and health, and bring it to the people, wellness, teach people how to live again, like, and hopefully I could create the world that I want to live in, a little piece of heaven on earth. And that's what I believe we deserve. We have so much money and so many resources in this world that we can make it happen all at once. But we got to get rid of the phages. End of story. Hey guys, I really appreciate you for letting me rant on here, because I do have a habit of just fucking going on. Thank you for having me, letting me tell my story. I gotta go eat dinner with my family, and
no, yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you hopping on, man.
I love you guys, man. Thank you for treating me like a human being and giving me a voice and supporting my projects and being good friends to me. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks, Adam Berg and 10-foot Playboy. Thanks for listening to me talk shit.
For sure, man.
Appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night.
You as well, man. You as well.
Man, everybody hates cookies.
All right. It's a sad story coming out of Rochester, New York, man. So
yeah,
all right. So there's an old couple, one's 59 and the other's 64. And they're both growing their own weed, you know what I mean? And they're both using bat guano.
Oh, I heard about this, yeah.
And the guy, the younger guy, he's 59. He's like, he orders some expensive, bat guano online, and it comes, and that's what he uses to fertilize this shit. And then the older dude, he's using bat guano out the attic. And from using that shit multiple years, they ended up getting a fungal infection in their lungs from breathing it for so long. They ended up losing all kinds of weight and all kinds of shit, and then they ended up in the hospital.
Fungus in your lungs is no bueno.
Yeah, bro.
Yep. I used to sell the shit out of that stuff when I had a grow shop.
But the shit that you sold was processed. It wasn't live. Fucking, you don't know what the fuck was it. You know what I mean? It's like, they ended up giving them blood poisoning, all kinds of shit, bro.
Crazy.
And yeah, according to the report, their cases published December 4th in the journal. So, yeah, man. Just don't use that shit out your attic, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know
Good
that I do
advice.
that. That just doesn't
Yeah.
seem right.
There has to be some dried or or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
All I know is
I wonder what
pallets of that
the
stuff.
best procedure of handling bat guano. But supposedly he was using a lot of it, bro.
Right. I used to sell kilo-sized bags for like $20. People would make teas and all kinds of shit. Then I had guys that would come in and buy 20 bags. Whatever. Yeah, fucking dying from it. I don't know about that.
So, he basically has had genetics stolen, is what was stolen.
Yeah, we're moving beyond that. So legalizing weed led to immediate decline in opioid overdose in the U.S. And new research concludes. So a newly published paper examining the effects of adult use marijuana legalization on opioid overdose deaths say there's a consistent negative relationship between legalization and fatal overdoses, with more significant effects in states that legalized cannabis earlier in the opioid crisis. So the sooner they legalize, the sooner the numbers drop.
Right.
So there's proof that weed's good for people, huh? Like the numbers, they didn't plummet or anything. I'll just say that. What is it? They said estimated that recreational marijuana legalization in association with decrease of approximately 3.5 deaths per 100,000. That's not big numbers, but it proves.
Right.
They're like, the numbers ain't all there, but
what they see ain't lying.
There's a proof. It's proof. They're like, oh yeah, well.
Yeah, well, you know what we say in Detroit, right?
What?
R.I.P. proof.
Yeah. R.I.P. proof for sure.
I mean,
I just heard a song.
I love the social media stuff. So he won. Who won?
Seen a song recently. Proof's son
Who
did.
won? Man, I should send the link to Dog Catcher, huh? He's never been on the show.
Oh,
there you
you
go.
should have the dog. You should literally have the dog catcher episode.
Oh yeah. This could be a
mistake.
No, it could be a test.
Oh, right. This is only a test.
How much longer we got?
We got 15 minutes. 10 minutes will be good, right? I mean, he could stay on the whole time, but I'm just saying. I don't know what.
Bring it, man.
He's gonna come in here talking all kinds of shit
Crazy
about
shit.
Yeah. This guy. What up? What up? Make sure everybody hits that like and subscribe if you haven't already. It says there's only 8 likes right now. Appreciate all 8 of you that hit that like button. Hopefully there'll be more.
Come on.
What?
I just liked it.
All right.
That's 9.
Oh
baby.
yeah,
That's
it says 9. It says
Let's
9
go. Let's
people
go.
now.
Come on. Come on. Let's get that 10.
All right, let me see if this works.
Yeah.
It should be the same. It's the same link. I didn't send you a link. Did I add them?
How to keep.
No, I sent the same. I sent the link you sent me last time to Fang, so it worked.
I had to keep reminding myself that guy was not talking to me.
I put Dog Catcher in my phone. It didn't. It says his real name. Well, Ari. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
I know
Says
I
his
got
real
his
name.
number.
Fat boy.
Funny.
That's all he calls me, is Fat Boy.
Hey, fat boy. He calls a lot of people that. But when I started calling him that, I go, hey, fat boy. And he said, hey, you can only call people that if you're fat too. We were in this live and he was trying to talk to Mr. Dabs and he was like, hey, fat boy. Hey, fat boy. And Mr. Dabs wasn't looking up or nothing, right? And he goes, hey, fat ass.
Oh yeah, people hit that like button. Appreciate every one of y'all.
Yeah, hit the like.
So yeah, they're trying to do some things with cannabis over in fucking Germany.
Yeah.
They had an actual fucking questionnaire, and 59% of their population says they're down. So as of unlike this country, you know, they don't ask us if we want some shit legal. You know, they're actually gonna vote on that shit. They're citizens in this new election are gonna fucking be able to vote on their own shit.
Imagine that.
As a country.
Wow.
As a country. Not individuals or anything.
I still can't believe
all of
freedom.
Germany.
Freedom.
Oh shit. I gotta change his name.
Oh, his name's up there?
That ain't even his name.
No.
Wait a minute. Don't go. Well, let me change this.
There you go. Where is this ugly mutt?
Uh-oh. You gotta turn this shit sideways, man.
It is.
No, I'm talking to Dog Catcher.
He in here?
Yeah.
I can't see him.
I can't hear you though.
I see him. I don't hear him.
Yeah, me neither.
Mute. So dog catcher, you gotta just touch the screen.
Yeah.
And then look at the
Turn
bottom
it-
and
yeah.
unmute the far left.
Yeah, like give your
muted, though.
permission to use your mic.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I told you it was gonna be a test.
Yeah.
Ain't even gonna get 10 minutes now.
Nope.
Yeah, actual dog catcher episode, man. This is a test run, man.
Yeah, we need the dog catcher episode. And he gets to basically dog catcher will get to talk all his shit too.
Right.
Oh,
Still
wait,
can't. All right. Yeah, there we go. Ask to unmute. You gotta turn it sideways though.
You gotta turn it sideways?
Yeah.
There we go.
Now if you swipe to your left, you should be able to see all four of us.
Swipe to the left?
Yeah,
Or
try
push
it.
it this way.
Yeah, I think so. Or
yeah.
right.
Okay, there we go.
Can you see us? All right, but
I only see you, Adam, and 10-foot.
That's
yeah,
it.
Yep, that's
yeah,
it. Just
the other
us.
guy left. He had left a while ago.
Fuck, I wanted to ask him some questions, man. Okay,
No,
listen.
man.
No, you know I
This
was
is
gonna
a
be polite.
this
Listen,
is a test run. No, wait. If you
I want to
didn't
ask.
know,
Okay, let me ask you and Adam and 10-foot just to catch me
All
up.
right.
I'm going to be real polite. I don't want to piss no one off. So he's suing somebody over some strands. Am I correct? No, I'm not correct.
I think so.
They're laughing at me.
No. Yes, we are. So he's suing these guys who stole his company name.
Okay,
Okay.
they stole the name.
They stole the name of his
Yeah,
company.
the name, yeah.
So it's
yeah.
like me stealing someone's name. Okay, I get it. So they stole his name. They used his name to make money, correct? And that's why he's suing them?
Yeah, well, he's trying to invalidate their trademark.
Okay. So I don't know how things work in California. No disrespect at all, 10-foot. I love you to death, bro. You're my guy. No disrespect to anybody in Cali. But I know in Michigan, we got shit that's called incorporated. We got shit that's called trademarks. And you have to basically pay to have your business incorporated. And if he had that name incorporated, not DBA. He has to have it
No,
incorporated.
yeah.
Oh, he did.
If he had it incorporated, it's an open and shut case. They cannot use his name. They can't use a likelihood. They can't use none of that. So if his name
But
wasn't
them
incorporated,
motherfuckers got money, bruh.
Right.
Money. Money.
Yeah, but
They can buy those lawyers.
basically what
That
I was
can
gonna
buy
ask you
them
guys,
lawyers.
what do you think the
Whoever
likelihood
has
is
a
of
better
him winning
lawyer,
that?
bruh.
What do you think the likelihood is of him winning his case?
Well, I don't know.
That's a good question.
It'd be the first of its kind
Yeah,
when
you
it
see what I'm
comes to
saying?
cannabis, especially when it
It's
comes to
not really
cannabis.
there's not really other
okay, let me
cases to fall
let me
back
say this.
on to judge
Let me
off
say
of.
let me say this for you guys. If he had that name incorporated at any point in time, he's gonna win his case 100%. If he didn't have that name incorporated, he's done.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm sure he had it protected.
Huh?
I'm sure he had it protected.
Then he's gonna win. He's gonna get the money. He's 100% gonna get the money. If he had that name protected, he's gonna get the money. But what it sounds like to me, and this is in Michigan once again, when you go to incorporate something, if you go to just get a DBA here, it's just like when you
Wait.
pick a it's like when you pick a name on
Somebody's
Instagram.
smoking an awesome strand.
What happened?
All right, my bad. Yeah.
Keep going.
He's rolling up some Dolato gelato.
Dolato gelato.
Dosido times Moonbow 75. Damn, that sounds
So
pretty
listen,
fire.
guys. Once again,
Shout out to Red Hair Farms tuning in. Make sure you hit that like if you could.
Once again, if
That'd
he
be
had that
awesome.
incorporated at any point in time, he's going to win.
Yeah.
And
I
I
mean,
believe
no,
if he had,
it wasn't no DBA type shit. No. Like trademark and all that shit.
If I went out of business. You know what I mean?
did you have it incorporated?
Yeah. LLC and everything.
Oh, then you got a case.
Shit,
Listen.
corny nose.
Don't matter.
They step right in.
They still would have had to buy your name from you.
That's Pointy Nose Ray. I hear him.
Bro, it's been that shit's like Gage has been around for like a minute now.
Yeah, I remember hearing this.
And like they were Gage Green before, you know.
Once again,
what
if
is
it was
it? Gage Cannabis?
Mhm.
Gage Cannabis is their,
every year.
Yeah.
and now they're based out of New Jersey.
That's like
It's there's a lot of fuck shit, but
on TikTok.
when it
right?
in reality,
Bitch, change your name.
I don't know, man.
That's what she said.
I don't think it's an easy case. Damn, there's a whole shit going. This ain't a regular live, bro. There's a show going on. I can't hear you.
Okay. Okay, so let me put you guys up on game. Every year, you have to renew your incorporation papers. So even if he had it 10 years ago and he didn't renew it every year, kicked out. Okay.
No, I'm sure he knows that. Like,
okay, cool. We're done talking about it.
Yeah. Like he's one of those motherfuckers that would stay up on some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So now let's go on to Pepsi. We all heard of Pepsi, right?
No, yeah.
We all heard of Sierra Mist, right?
Yeah.
So there's a young lady on.
Now it's. And how many times have they changed that name though?
Who?
It's not even. There's no Sierra Mist anymore.
I'm about to tell you why. If you listen, okay. So Pepsi last year didn't renew Sierra Mist. So a young lady on Instagram got that name and calls herself Sierra Mist. Pepsi, even with a different spelling, a C instead of an S. So Pepsi sent her a cease and desist.
Like a cyst?
It's called cease
like
and desist.
Like
that means stop using my name. Okay?
No way.
Yeah, way.
Even after they fucking didn't renew their shit.
He told them.
Hey, man, it hasn't been Sierra Mist in a minute, hasn't it?
No, just
I'm about to tell you why.
I'm telling you why if you listen, bro.
Maybe I'm thinking about Slice.
Okay. Never mind, Bird.
Come on, man. Just spit it out.
No, it's good, man. I'm straight.
All that build up and nothing. Come on.
We ain't putting them up on game.
So check it out.
Keep him right where he's at.
She's Sierra Mist with a C.
Medical motherfucking Mondays, man.
Sierra Mist with a C. Come on, man.
So Sierra Mist bought that name. She trademarked it. Pepsi told her, "We'll give you $2 million for the name back." She told him to kick rocks. Pepsi had to change the name of Sierra Mist. It's no longer SierraIst no more. That's why they changed the name.
What is it now?
What is it now, nephew?
Star.
S-T-A-R-Z. Yeah, that's the name of the Sierra Mist.
Starry. It's Starry. That's what it is.
So that's what happened, guys. So every year
she should have took the money.
Papers. My man should have took the $15 million, if you're asking me.
Whatever.
Always. I think always with that cannabis shit. But that's just me. I'm not the guy.
Yeah. Well, shit, man. Damn, it's already that time.
It is that time.
What time?
the
It's
ending of the
11
show.
o'clock, man. We go to 11 o'clock.
Let's start it over.
And nah, we're gonna have an official dog catcher show, man.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Yeah,
Dog
catcher episode.
you're gonna be on here the entire show.
No.
This is a
test
tryout right now.
We'll send some teenager over to the house to get you online, and you'll join us.
The only way we can do that is Adam got to send me a list of the books.
I'll send you the book.
I want a list of them. The best ones too.
I know you got your card redone recently, right?
Me?
Dog catcher.
Yeah.
You got all kinds of
Yeah.
Well, awesome people you hit up is Detroit Certification Center. Shout out to Wheezy.
Wheezy.
Detroit Cert Center on social media, as well as their website at DetroitCertCenter.com, or give them a call or text at 248-275-6707.
We got this year's, last year's, the years before.
Oh shit, got them all. Real caregiver shit out there, man. Use a shout out to all of our awesome sponsors. Shout out to Native Made 313, Michigan Turf Farms, Nugget Addiction Extracts, Tiki Man, SOB Labs, and Tree Street Packaging. Boom. Much love to y'all, man, out there. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe before you get out of here. And enjoy the rest of your Monday, y'all.
Peace.